Boy, guys, that last episode was rough. We didn't even come close. Like, it wasn't even like we were at the edge and almost there and failed at the last moment. I felt like we were maybe halfway through that, and we epic failed. So we're barely cripping along at this point. In fact, our objective is going to be limping on. So we're back at the ship phase. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we can scrounge up and see where we can go from here. We are in bad shape, so bad shape. So first off is docking. Mission failed, so we don't get a rank up card. We lower morale, which I believe is already as low as it can get. Yeah, we're already at very low. We assemble available crew members. So when we were doing that last mission, after we used them, we put them in resting crew. So I believe they come back out now. I think I'm reading that right. So we're there, debriefing now. We can't promote any crew members. We have a success pool, so we have 7 success tokens, but we don't have enough to buy any more dice, so we're not going to worry about that. Unloading, we do have a unique discovery 11, which is the Visitor's Tentacle. So we're going to slot that in, but then we go to log 746.
Top secret. Project Visitor. Preliminary observation. After several fierce discussions, Captain Wayman decided to restrict the knowledge of the builders to a need-to-know basis. I agree that most crew members would find the information that Vanguard's core can be used as a portal somewhat unsettling. For now, we have little data. The visitors seem capable of traveling long distances in an instant. They could have visited many worlds on the builder's map before us, including Earth, and they may therefore have access to the knowledge we seek. But who knows? Maybe they already solved the builder's riddle. Despite our lack of intel, we must investigate them, starting with the part of their body we found in the engine room. The next, more detailed report will be ready in 3 days.
Interesting. So I thought it said that, oh, okay. It says restrict the knowledge of the builders. It says the visitors. I was thinking that it said that the builders came through the portal, but it's the visitors came through the portal. So they may have solved the riddle, I guess. That's what the thing is. Okay, I understand now. Gain a success token. Now we're at 8. Okay, that's it. So we've unloaded that. We didn't have any other unique discoveries. We just have our discoveries we have left after losing a bunch. Now we go to medbay. Oh man. So first off, Narcissus came out of that unscathed, which is great. So she goes into resting crew. Let's start with Betty. Betty has 1 injury, so she goes into the light injury slot. Amir has 2 injuries, so he goes into the moderate injury slot. And last but not least is Samarth. He has 3 injuries, so he goes into the critical injuries slot. I'm gonna just put them all in one. Now, each crew member in a critical injury slot must make a survival check by rolling 3 injury dice. If you roll one of these and one of these, you die. Or if you roll 2 of these, you die. So here we go. So we got 3 injury die. Oh, he lived. I'm actually kind of shocked that he did, because I was fully expecting that he would die. So now you may assign any number of available crew members as therapists. Each therapist allows you to move 1 crew member in medbay 1 slot to the right. Oh no, sorry, we can't. I thought you could slot them in and immediately use them, but it looks like right now these are here. Next time we can bump them, but because we're at step 4, we can't go back to step 3 and assist. So bummer. So we can't help them out. The reason why is because we have 2 science officers, a security, and a recon. We don't have an engineer, so I was gonna bump Betty out so that we could have another engineer, but it looks like we're gonna have to recruit some more people, especially after the memorial wall happens. So looks like we can't do anything. Oh yeah, we could have re-rolled the result too with that trauma center, but we didn't need to, so that's good. So let's go to the memorial wall now. Oh man, so we have a lot of dead crew members. So we're gonna, first off is Gong. He perished in the attack, so we're gonna slot him in. Science may promote one rank 1 member to rank 2 or draw 2 random recruits. I wonder if we should draw 2 random recruits. So maybe we should promote someone. I think Theo was the last unused one, so maybe we will promote Lan because he was instrumental in holding them back as far as we could. So let's promote him. So Lan, you've been promoted to rank 2 for your sacrifices to the cause to attempt to save the ISS Vanguard, even though it was unsuccessful. I'll pull his personnel file later. Next is Avery. Avery was a science officer. She perished in the battle. Draw 1 discovery of any type and move it to gathered discoveries. I think we need alien tech because we need to, let me move these guys over. We need to repair a bunch of our landers. Yeah, so we have alien tech discovery, a mineral and alien tech, and a mineral discovery to get all these guys back. So yeah, let's grab an alien tech discovery. All right, I'm just gonna grab one from the middle. We're gonna get vibrating coupling. You may discard this card to allow each crew member to gain 1 charge. So we don't need to do that. So that just goes in our gathered discoveries. All right, let's do Natalia next. There's just so many died. Natalia, thanks for your sacrifice for the ISS Vanguard. Security may promote 1 rank 1 crew member to rank 2 or draw 2 random recruits. So should we promote or should we get 2 more? Vakujlo's been with us for a long time. I kind of feel like Vakujlo should get a promotion, so I think we're gonna promote Vakujlo. He's been out on quite a few missions. Vakujlo, thank you for your continued sacrifice for the ISS Vanguard. You've been promoted to rank 2. Okay, so let's do Riku now. Riku, we honor your sacrifice to ISS Vanguard. It says move all situations from the awaiting envelope to possible situations. We don't have any, so that kind of sucks, but that's okay. All right, let's do Cho. Cho, rank 2 officer, died. Gained 3 energy. So we gained 3 energy in this. And I'm not sure, so I can't remember if when we went into the battle on ISS Vanguard, if it said discard the command tokens or keep the command tokens. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But I think it said discard all command tokens. So I don't think we get these 3 command tokens from last time. I think we have to start from scratch, unfortunately. But we gain 3 energy, so that will be nice. Even though Cho died because of it. And then Christos died as well. We gained 1 command token from it. Christos, thank you for your sacrifice. Oh, our poor memorial wall. And our memorial wall will not fill up any further after that. Like, I wonder what these do, if all of them are filled up. Oh, okay, so once this is full, we slot them in here. Once these are full, we don't slot in anymore. So, Willow, thank you for your sacrifice. Protecting the ISS Vanguard. We gain a command token. Okay, well, that was not great. We filled up our memorial wall very quickly. there was a lot of perished crew members. Ugh. Okay, save point we don't need to do, so we now go back to the bridge. We change our command or our campaign objective because the treasure trove was actually a trap. So now we go to limping on. Find an inhabited planet in any of the systems that the Vanguard is capable of reaching in its current state. The Vanguard is barely holding together. We must find a place to repair before it's too late. Our tech level is 0 now, which stinks. We need to generate our energy pool. So we already have 3 energy and 2 command tokens from our memorial wall. We get 2 more energy from that. 1 more energy from improved solar panels. And then we get 1 command token. And we have more than 3 success tokens. We've lost our bridge upgrade of the reinforced hull, unfortunately. Not sure how to get that back. And we now draw 3 situations. We have no situations in our waiting envelope, so now we need to, because of our low morale, draw 3 situations. Hopefully one of them is that games where we can raise morale a little bit. We need help. Here we go. 1, pro-alien protesters, mutiny, an intrusive organism. Great. Oh no, I have made a horrible mistake. So, as I was packing up, I went to put the situation cards away, and I realized that the future situation slot was empty, and the possible situation slot was full. I had pulled the deck of future situations out and pulled from that deck rather than my possible situations. So I'm gonna redo that. I pulled out Lee and Francesca back out. I've got my available crew members still. I'm gonna put those 3 away and pull from my actual possible situation because I was so confused by that organism about the away team, and it was just bad. So anyways, I'm gonna pull from the real possible situations. I have to pull 3 of them, and then we'll try to resolve them. So here we go. 1, illegal drugs, unfinished business, and illegal power diversion. Boy, a lot of illegal activities happening. These look much more manageable, right? Okay, so I think I've decided. So we're gonna just solve them all. We're gonna get rid of all of them. This is our free one. When solved, resolve this and put this back into possible situations. Okay, and it says this one, unfinished business. We're gonna assign land to it, and we are gonna go, when solved, if morale is medium or high, take 1 crew member from resting crew into the corresponding section player's hand, shuffle this card in possible situations. Then we're gonna use illegal drugs. Breathe is gonna take care of that for us, because science. Take 2 crew members from resting crew into the corresponding section player's hand, shuffle this card into possible situations. So we get 2 resting crew back, which doesn't really help us. We're gonna get land back, and let's bring Narcissus back. Actually, let's give Narcissus a break. She pulled it out this time, so they're gonna go back into resting crew. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, just narratively, I guess, because they're just gonna come back next ship phase anyway. So there you go. Then that goes back into possible situations. That feels so much better. I might just cut out the other situations that I pulled. Needless to say, they were bad, and I could only resolve 2 of them, and then the 3rd one was just atrocious. So, anyways, back to your regularly scheduled program. So let's move all our energy tokens up here, and our 3 command tokens here. And our situations did not help us out at all. They were all very bad. All right, so now we go to the star map. So I don't know exactly what we need to do. So our objective is find an inhabited planet in any of the systems that the Vanguard is capable of reaching in its current state. An inhabited planet. Okay, so it looks like we don't have much choice. We are in Kepler 831. We don't have bridge upgrade B01 anymore, or B02, so we have to travel to Leonis 760. We can use 2 energy to gain a strange floor discovery. I don't think that's going to be worth it. And we don't have any rank 2 crew members. I guess we do, but we can't assign them right now to gain a success token, but we really don't need success tokens. So let's use 1 energy, and we're going to travel to 12 Leonis. That's our only choice at this point from Kepler. So now we're in 12 Leonis. A star similar to our sun and a large water world are not the only reasons for Vanguard to explore this system. While the builders didn't mark it on their maps, there are alien structures on one of the planets, possibly hinting at a race capable of interstellar travel. Now, at first when I read this, I was like, oh, maybe that's an inhabited planet, but it says a desert planet with visible artificial structures on its surface. Scanners don't detect any abnormal activity, so it may be abandoned. So we have a choice. We can land here and see if it may be inhabited, or we can travel to Gliese 368-2, and this Idmian Cabal, inhabitants of this world, were the first who answered our messages with an attempt at communication. The contact with the sentient, peace-oriented species is a milestone in our journey. So we actually got communication from these people, so we're from these aliens. So this is for sure a inhabited planet. So I wonder if we should go there first. I mean, I'm curious to go to Leonis, but we can always travel back to Leonis with 4 energy if we need to. It would be 3 energy. And we might have to because we don't have bridge upgrades again. So I was thinking, so that would require 2 energy to go to Gliese, and then landing is free. So we've got 3 energy remaining. We can't make contact. We don't have 4 energy, and we've got 3 energy. Assign 1 rank 2 crew member to draw 1 alien tech discovery. And that one's okay, but I don't have any crew members really to assign at this point. We're so low. But there's this 12 Leonis Object X, a derelict spacecraft orbiting one of the planets like a tiny moon. We can spend 2 energy to go to log 24. So I'm wondering if we should do that. The only problem is that we are in bad shape. So if this turns out to be some sort of trap again, we are in deep doo-doo because we're wrecked, right? But I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways because I like to live dangerously, I guess. So we're gonna spend 2 energy, and we're gonna go to log 24.
I'm entering the derelict. There's still power, surprisingly. The light flickers.
Progress with caution. Some lights are on, and this thing looks active. Anything can happen.
Roger.
Remember your mission. Don't stray. Stay focused.
Oh no. All players discuss and choose one in case of the recon section player makes the final decision. There's so much glare I can't see. Focus on gathering interesting scraps of technology. Focus on studying the derelict. Focus on streaming the interior to eager viewers on ISS Vanguard. Okay, so this will probably mean our morale goes up. Focus on gathering interesting scraps of technology might be getting more discoveries, or focus on studying the derelict. I'm gonna focus on studying the derelict. I've decided.
That's strange. I don't see anything that resembles a port. Do you think everything was wireless?
It's possible. What was the last time you've used a cable?
Right.
Huh? What are you saying? But why would we... All right, I'll tell him. Sorry, away team. I have a science section representative at my back. He wants you to place one of your devices in several different places, near screens or other things that resemble consoles.
Yeah, understood.
Getting a little slack
What the
there.
hell? Something extended from this console and connected to my device, frying it completely.
The science rep says you should attempt to remove this alien connector. Just be careful. We don't know where else it may try to connect.
Very funny, Vanguard. Away team out.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, move E45 multi-port interface from unavailable equipment to armory. Okay. We need to get Vanguard fixed. Okay. During a dice check, you may place this card in the roll pool. The crew member performing the dice check may spend any standard success results as Vanguards. Ooh, that is actually a really good one. Okay. All right. Well, that's fantastic. So we need 2 energy to go to Gleese. So we only have 1 energy left. So we don't have any rank 3 crew members that aren't in the med bay right now. So we can't do anything with that. So let's spend 2 energy to go to Gleese. All right, 2 stars. Scourge the system with ruthless radiation. We detect life signatures from one of the planets. How life grew in such a harsh environment, we won't know. We won't know until we land, I guess. So we don't have enough energy to move on. We can't make contact. We don't have 4 energy. We don't have 3 energy. So there's nothing else to do but land. It says return any landing cards currently in the planetary scanner to lander cards. Place landing card L10 in your planetary scanner and go to the next star map step. Idemian Cabal? I think that's how it's pronounced. Sure. Oh, so I guess we have one energy left to do 1 scan at least. So let's do that. So let's spend 1 energy to do a scan. Whoop. Okay. Turbulence and solar flares, moderate difficulty, but navigation and maneuverability and navigation advised. Okay. I'm curious, should we assign Theo maybe to do another scan? You know, I mean, are these people going to be hostile? We don't know anything. I mean, I'm not too concerned about research projects or anything. I'm concerned about getting the ship up and running again. So let's assign Theo. So he's going to go into resting crew, and we're going to move it up 1 again. Now we're going to get xenology, navigation, strength, biomes is leaf, sunset, tree, raindrops, I guess. Okay, so we just need to make sure. It looks like maybe recon and science might be good. We'll look at that later, but that's going to be helpful, I think. So I'm glad I did that. So we're now landing in Gleese 368-2A. So that is our current objective. All right, so now we're going to go to ship facilities. We have 3 command tokens. I wonder, can we do barracks twice? Spend 1 command token to choose one of the ship facilities from the diagram below and go to the indicated page on the ship book. After resolving that page, return here. Once you have used all your command tokens or no longer want to activate any other facilities, proceed to step 2. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we can do it multiple times. I'm wondering if we should do barracks twice. Refresh our crew a little bit. Let me look around and see what research and production projects we have. Yeah, so research projects, just real quickly, we can slot this one in, irrigator tech, but we need a rare alien tech, and both of our alien techs are just regular. And then this one needs 2 alien tech discoveries, which we have, but we need to spend alien tech discoveries on repairing our landers. So we won't be able to complete that one. And this requires a rare mineral discovery and a rare alien tech, which again, we don't have. So maybe we can skip research, and that'll get slotted in next time. And then for production projects, we've got these three, which require tech level 4. We're at tech level 0, so we're not in any form to work on those. And this will get progressed by 1, which that might have been handy to have during our during our attack, but it grants equipment, which we've got a pretty big stack of equipment. So I think that we can skip production too. So yeah, we might just spend all 3. Oh no, we have to spend 1 on situation room. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 barracks, 1 situation room. So, because we have to solve those situations and we have to get crew members to solve those situations. Right now, we don't even have any engineering person. So let's go to barracks, shuffle these guys up, and then we can do 5 random recruits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let me look these guys over and decide what section I want them in, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I've decided. So we're gonna assign Reeve to engineering. He's not perfectly fit for engineering, but I think he'll do. His expertise is biology. No amount of money could buy any of Earth's eager billionaires a place aboard the Vanguard. However, they say at least one of them approached the exams in disguise and managed to legitimately pass all the trials. Oh, okay, so he might be a millionaire? Billionaire? He looks like a billionaire, and he's working in engineering. That's hilarious. Gia, we're assigning her to science. She's a xenology expert. Gia found herself in the mercy of Vanguard's higher-ups when she was caught defacing the vessel's hull with graffiti. But her tenacity and natural curiosity won her leeway with a few influential officers, and she soon carved out a place for herself on the crew. She dabbles in art still, though she does her best to keep it on the approved surfaces now, painting several murals throughout the ship. Oh, that's really cool. And then Lee, she's assigned to security. Personnel file, her expertise is defense. Lee ended up on the Vanguard by mistake. A simple catering worker, she was a volunteer testing turboport chambers. There was an omission, and the coordinator never woke her up. She unintentionally was taken towards the stars along with Vanguard. However, she hasn't broken down, but decided to train and become a true crew member instead. That's insane. That's really cool. So evidently, she's now security. And then Francesca, her expertise is physical. Francesca is part of an experimental crew. She has chronic leukemia and couldn't normally enroll in the Vanguard project, but she agreed to an experimental treatment, which uses radiation emitted by Vanguard's alien engines. For now, she feels great. Everything indicates that her sickness is slowly withdrawing. Interesting. Well, there you have it. There's 4 additional crew members assigned ranks, and Bajana, she's actually a defense person, but we've already filled a slot for her, so she's going to go back in the crew. Then we're going to go ahead and just spend another command token. Oh, we have to spend 1 command. Yeah, another command token for barracks again, and let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me look at these guys and see which ones I want to keep, and I'll be right back. Well, this one was interesting. I just want to show you guys something real quick. Science, biology, biology, science, biology. So we recruited a bunch of biologists and scientists. I checked my other crew members, because you can transfer crew members, but there's nobody. Everybody else fits pretty well. So unfortunately, we don't have anybody to transfer to. So I kind of went off of their charge special abilities. So Boris is getting assigned to science. He's methodical. He can spend 1 charge to refresh all blue die, and science has a lot of blue die. Boris, expertise is biology. Boris was a talented physics postgrad who worked with a European Space Agency team to describe Vanguard's mysterious drive with mathematical equations. They failed, but as a result, Boris is one of the few people in existence to know anything about the inner workings of the Vanguard's core. Other crew members know him as something else, though. For them, he is a man who somehow reconciles his scientific approach with his love for natural remedies he prepares in a small hydroponic herbal garden of his own design. I wonder if he should be engineer. I think I'm going to change. After reading that, I feel like maybe I assigned him. So I'm going to I'm going to put him in engineer. I know it's just narrative for the most part, but he's going to be an engineer. So that's Boris. Constantine, we're assigning him to security. Spend 1 charge to ignore the result of an injury die, so that feels security-ish. His expertise is science, equally at home in a beer garden or the storm-racked surface of an alien planet. Constantine finds unbridled joy in even the most dangerous and uncertain situations. It's rumored that he lost many of his friends and family to war when he was just a child. If we can't have fun on this suicide mission, when can we? So he's getting assigned to security. That seems fitting for him. Anne is now was going to be assigned to engineering, but now she's assigned to science. Anne lost her arm in a tragic accident during qualifying exams for the Vanguard project. Although it wasn't her fault, she was deemed unfit for duty. Since then, she's spent all compensation money on training in her state-of-the-art artificial limb. She retook the exam and passed it with flying colors. So she's now assigned to science. And then last, Aiden Cunningham. I like that last name. He's reckless, so recon sounds good for him. Biology. Aiden is one of the most ingenious designers and inventors on Vanguard. Though he claims to be more of a poet than a scientist, he's said to be an author of anonymous, sharply critical writings popular among the ship's crew. So he's a writer. That's kind of cool. And then Valia, unfortunately, was not recruited this time. Maybe next time, Valia. Okay, so now we're looking a little bit better here. We've got 2, 3. We've got 3 almost in every type, and then we've got some wounded crew that will help fill out. We also have some resting crew too. Theo is going to be science, so he'll be 4, and then Narcissus will be another security, so they'll have 4. So we're still a little short on engineering, but they'll be okay. All right, and then we're spending our last command token on Situation Room. All right, and that's it. So now we go back to the ship book. We're not doing any production or research projects, which is crazy to me. But now we're gonna go to the hangar. We don't have any new landers. We don't have any lander mods. The ones that were in the awaiting envelope, I went ahead and slotted back in. We can repair the landers. If any of the lander cards on page 19 are face down, you may pay the repair cost to flip this card up. So I think our Dragonfly is our best ship so far, so we're going to pay on alien tech discovery to repair this one. And then I wonder, mineral discovery for the Pelican. We've got a lot of mineral discovery, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's make sure that's not that's ultra rare, so we don't want to spend that one. Let's do this unstable nitrate. So that's going to get used to repair the Pelican. And then, man, I mean, alien tech discoveries are just so hard to get. And 1 mineral discovery. Should we just do it and deal with the situation later? I guess we have 1 alien tech discovery. It's a rare alien tech discovery too. Oh, I didn't realize we had that one. Oh shoot, we probably could have done research project, but I think we did better by recruiting twice. So let's go ahead and spin these. Let's spin these, pair the Vorschlag, and I think we're good to go. Both of those are just regular. We don't want to overspend here. All right. Then we're gonna choose a lander, and we're gonna pick the Dragonfly, and we're gonna customize it. Yeah, because we're recommending for landing, we need both of these, and both of these are pretty high. So I wonder if we should just go ahead and multispectral scanner for this. That'll bump up everything pretty good. And then, so now we have a utility mod. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our emergency broadcast system to gain 2 supplies, spend 1 charge and gain 2 supplies. I think I've picked out who I'm gonna send out to. I'm gonna send out Gia and Camille, and I think they're gonna go out because we need compass and xenology. So yeah, I think they're gonna be a good fit. So we're gonna spend 1 charge, which will reduce her to 0, but I think that'll be okay. All right, so that's that. And then last but not least, mission launch procedure. So we're going to be landing in Idemian Cabal next episode. Hopefully we're going to get some help and increase our tech level and fix our hull and do something to help us, because we are in desperate need of help for sure. So that's it for this episode. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.